Hello guys, welcome to our Viz Script video, where today we will see how to set images in our scene through Viz Script or automatically depending on other parameters. First, let us see. This is our scene, very similar as our previous scene, but now on every bar we have country flag. Let us see what our plugin contains. You see, we have only 6 parameters, 5 for country name and 1 button which applies the values from the parameters to labels in these text areas. This is the code. Just register 6 parameters and with onExec action we apply the data, and here is the functionality for setting text data. It's the full code of the script. First of all, let us see how to create parameters for setting the images for flags above the bar. We can do that with one simple functionality. In Viz Script we can register image parameter. We can do that easy with register parameter image. You can see, and it takes 2 parameters. First is parameter name, image1, and next is label, again image1. I will use for loop for every image parameter. I will create 1 parameter for every bar from 1 to 5. Next, and here we will place just this code, register parameter image, and we will replace 1 with converted version of iterator, cstr e with concatenation, you know that, and in the label parameter 2 here image and converted iterator to string. And now when I copy and paste our new version of script, compile, you can see I have 5 image parameters. But these parameters do nothing, and our job is to create logic and apply this logic to the parameter. First I will create new subroutine, set picture manual, and it will take 2 parameters. First is the image path as string, and the second is container name as string. Okay, and so first, I must find the container, target container as container, and it is equals to scene.find container and container name parameter. Okay, now I have the container. After that I will use built-in subroutine target container dot create texture, and you can see I can pass parameter name as string. This parameter name is the path of the image in Viz Artist. Here I can pass image path, first parameter of our subroutine. After that I can call target container dot update to update the container. And the last thing is to write our subroutine on parameter changed and sub, because I haven't on parameter changed, and check if parameter name is equals to image1, then set picture manual. And first parameter image path, this is the path which will come from this register parameter image. When you drag and drop image here in our new parameters, you can get this image through get parameter string, because this image come as path and here get parameter string image 1 for first image, and the container name is, let me see, the container name for the first is row1 info group. Okay, let me write row1 $sign info $sign group $sign, and after $sign after group is up and flag, up $sign flag, and this is the path in every bar here. You can see in second bar the path is the same, only the number of row is different. Row 2 info group up and flag as container name for the image. Okay, I think if I copy and paste my new version of script, edit and compile and turn, now you saw the container where was my image is empty because it is attached to the image 1 parameter. And if I find some of these flags, of example Cuba, and just drag and drop here in this place, in this parameter for image, you can see this image went to flag container here. But now it works only for the first bar. Let we complete the logic and just set every parameter and flag containers. Else if parameter name is equals to image 2, then here I will copy this row, paste, and here will be parameter image 2 and row 2 again, but for the image 3 as parameter name, here 2 and row is 3. Again for bar 4 image 4 row 4, and the last bar is for bar 5 image 5 row 5. And now when I copy and paste the new script here, again all flag containers is empty. Just use Bahrain of example, Bulgaria for image 3, scroll Argentina, and Andorra for example. Then our parameters works perfectly. It is the main way to use image parameters in your plugins. But in our case, we have one more intelligent solution. Is it possible, when I write Bulgaria in this field, automatically to set Bulgarian flag in first bar, and when the second label is Germany, automatically to set German flag? I want to fill other parameters here and go to my Viz database and search every image and set and so. Of course it is possible, and let us see how to do that. First of all, I will comment on parameter changed subroutine because I will not use it. Comment. We will comment and registration of image parameters because our task is to set automatically the image, not manually. Okay, and I will create new subroutine with name set picture. Again, it will takes 2 parameters, but the first will be input as string. Here I will use the input from labels parameters. And the second parameter is container name as string. Okay, and sub. And let we write our logic. First, we must find our container as container scene find container name. I have an error here. Okay. After that, I will make my input lowercase. My input may come as Germany with upper first letter. It may come as Germany with lowercase, but it can be Germany with uppercase, and even that. I don't know what will be the input, but when I use input.lower, make lower, then I will be sure that after this row, make lower, my input will be Germany, lowercase. And this is important for me. Okay, after that I will use trimming, input.trim. You know, trim subroutine will delete the white spaces from the end of the string and all white spaces at start of the string. It's standard procedure. Okay, next, you see I haven't the path of our picture. I have only the input, of example Germany, and I must create our path. In my Viz, you will see all flags are one folder, flat flags, of example. And my strong recommendation is, if you use country flags, add them to only one folder. Okay, let us see what is the path of my folder. Just click on sum of flags, right click and show properties. Here is the path of the image. I just copy the path and will paste it here. This is the full path of Albanian flag, and I can find the folder path after deleting the image name, and this is the folder path for all my images. And here we'll create string variable folder path as string, and it will be equals to this path, folder path for my flags. But when you want to say to Viz that this path is image, you must add the word image, after that star symbol and symbol for next folder. It is the right way to say the Viz that this string is image path, but it is only first part of our image path. It is folder path. I will create new variable which will name country path, which will be added to folder path. I will concatenate them later as string, and let us see. If my put is Germany, I can set if input is equals to Germany, then country path will be, let me see what is the name of German flag. German flag in my database is Germany, lowercase, and then country path is equals to Germany. But what we see, input value and the image name have the same name. I don't need of this else condition because input is equals to country path, and just do that. Country path is equals to input, and I am sure that input every time will be lowercase because of make lower subroutine. Now country path is equals to input, and let we create our full path of image. Full path as string is equals to folder path concatenated with country path, and in this string I construct the full path of my image. In the case with Germany, it will be the value of full path now. This part is the value of folder path, and Germany is the country path value. Okay, we have the path, but let we set the image at the container. Already I have the container here, target container, and we'll target container. Again, create texture, and here we'll pass full path, and the last target container dot update. Now I have the functionality which set picture to the container depending on the input string. Okay, let we set this logic in our button. When the user clicked on the button, first he will apply text data, and after that here I can use for loop from 1 to 5. Next, and here we'll use set picture. First parameter is get parameter string. It will be label parameter label, and every time it will be different label. Here we'll concatenate label with cstr, and we'll pass iterator. Again I will convert integer to string. And second parameter is container path. I have the path here, just copy, and here will be not 5, here will be current number as string, cstr, iterator, and symbol for concatenation. Okay, let I copy and paste the new version. Now we have only 5 string parameters. When I click apply changes, you see how the images was changed. When Bulgaria is first parameter, then first flag will be Bulgarian flag. The same with Germany, Italy, Croatia, and Hungary. If I use, of example, India for 5th bar, just apply changes, and here is Indian flag and the text India in the label. It works for every label. If I choose Greece, for here can use China, apply changes, and here you can see the changes automatically. But sometimes this logic may be not perfect for you, because the logic believes that input every time will be the name of some of these flags here. But if you don't use the English names of the countries, then this logic will not work for you. In this case, you must use if conditions. If input is equals to China, but in your language or in your alphabet. For example, this is the name of China in Bulgarian. Our previous logic will not work here. And if this is China, then country path will be equals to China, and else if input is equals to Germany, then country path will be equals to Germany, else if input is equals to Ukraine, then country path will be equals to Ukraine, and so. It will be hard to add every possible country, but you can use some structures like string map. You can see here I used string map for my logic. It is big again, but it is more structured. String map is a structure in Viz Script, which idea is same as dictionaries in C#, for example, or like maps in Java. For example, you can read in Viz Artist documentation about the string map. It is key value pair structure. Okay. In my script I can continue with writing other countries, but we have no time for do this repeating job. The main idea is here and you can see it. Okay, just copy. Again, paste. And now, if first parameter is Ukraine, second is Germany, after that we have China, again China, and again Ukraine. Apply changes and images are loaded. Okay guys, this is all for images and working with them with Viz Script. Thank you for watching. I hope it was useful for you.